You return to Little Crapper. Are you ready to test your flow? Okay. You know how to rhyme, but rhyming is not everything. When you are crapping, you need to make sure your lines flow together. The smoothest rhyme isn't really smooth if the rapper don't know how it's used. It's about delivery. It's about confidence. But it's also about not being terrible, so remember not to be terrible. Lil Crapper gives you an example. Give him a word to rhyme, he will ruin it for you. You got Lil Crapper to the quick with this one. You got him with a poo knife. The only knife suitable for crappers. Okay, crap. A bad meter with this word could be, my name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. The words come out of my yap. Ah, merde. This couplet shit is no good. Notice the syllables. They are all wrong. The first line, my name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. It has 9 or 10 syllables depending on how you say Lil. Here, Lil Crapper, he likes to make it 2. Lil Crapper. But the second line, she has only 7 syllables, is no good. No good at all. 7 does not match with 9 or 10. Plus, the stress is on the wrong words. Look, I sing the stressed words in a sort of capitalized looking way for you. My name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. The words come out of my yap. You see, the emphasis on the first line is on 2, 5, 7, and 10. Then on the second line is on 2, 4, and 7. Completely different. It's no good. The I ams, they are all over the place. Oh, a rhyme joke! Lil Crapper continues to teach. Now, a rapper could make this terrible phrase less terrible by repeating the old couplet pattern again, because this creates a sense of expectation for the listener. Or she could follow it with even shorter lines to create anticipation. But a crapper gets it right the first time, and also chooses better words. My name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. Boring, bad, cesium stuff. Instead we do, my name's Little Crapper, the master of rap. Immediately better. Crapper, master, and rap, they all have the same phoneme, assonance. Plus, the iambic flow is better, less stop after crapper. My name's Little Crapper, the master of rap. Open to pull out potential on tap, lifting you out of the death trap, up by your bootstrap. Better choose that. Notice the assonance that I am choosing the vowels of words in a row. I am using internal rhyme every time I am cruising. You're tripping like Beverly when she is boozing. Much better, eh? Also, this one includes the insult. This is an important part of crap. Crapping on others. Okay, you all ready? Jean-Loo is teaching you. Come on, keep up. Before we begin, we need a scene. Something to rap about. Luckily, Lil Crapper is a genius who has prepared for moments like this. He keeps a series of freestyle prompts written on sheets of paper in his cistern so he may style on passers-by at any time. Lil Crapper ignores your question. He chooses a paper at random now. He cannot read this. The ink is smeared. In hindsight, perhaps hiding paper in a container filled with water was not Jean-Loo's best decision. The prompt is disappointment. We start easy. Lil Crapper will give you the first 3 lines of a verse. You must complete it. It's not just about rhyme. Consider Lil Crapper's syllable count. Consider the flow. And remember, one mistake, and you are dead to him forever. C'est parti! Walk into the bathroom early morning, everything is fine, then without warning, suddenly your ass above her feet. Turns out I forgot to lift the seat. Now you're late for your date after cleaning up, and you make it at the door, but you're feeling rough. Then you look and you're shook and you just explode. You turn around to find that your car's been towed. Oh. Okay, not so bad. You can rhyme to a beat, we know this. But that is not enough to defeat Lil Crapper. This time you show me you have a sense of style. We do the same thing. Lil Crapper will give you the lead in, you fill in the ending. But this time you give me something with oomph, you know? Oh! The voice is an instrument. You want words that assonate, want words that resonate, want to alliterate, or you're illiterate! Ha! Your lines need to have consonants that click, vowels that swing dance together. They pick each other up and do the French diphthong. A normal rhyme is not enough. The theme this time, La Mer, wet water, sings in the ocean. Lil Crapper's enthusiasm for the spoken world is only rivaled by his enthusiasm for the ocean, the soaking world. He briefly considered a career in marine biology, everyone knows this. It was in his autobiography, which surely you have read. C'est parti! La mer, comment j'aime la mer. Others plan the same but they don't really care. Up in their yachts, their morals elastic. Breaking her decks with their masts of plastic. Their water's my blood, their pipes are my bones. Connected to the ocean when your bullshit gets thrown. Every barge full of garbage makes me an anarchist. This shit won't be done to the one who's in charges. Bars of soap. For these rhymes, they are, how you say, clean. They are somehow so passionate. Jean-Loo, he knows it. Jean-Loo appreciates your willingness to endorse political violence in a manner that an American lawyer may say is just vague enough to avoid the litigation. Vive la révolution! Okay. Lil Crapper, he acknowledges you. If he is not careful, he may even start to respect you. Don't ruin it. This means that there is only one thing left to do. We must diss one another with savage wordplay until one of us backs up and cries in tears all over the bathroom floor. This is the greatest sign of camaraderie. Oui, it is true. Lil Crapper is challenging you to a rap battle. It has been some time since Lil Crapper has had a worthy opponent. He will give you all the time you need to prepare. Know this though? Lil Crapper has been kind to you so far. His silver tongue, she has been dulled, but now she will fly sharp again. This battle will be rough, like the toilet paper in the airport bathroom, so impossibly thin, so impractically uncomfortable. You want to face Jean-Loo, you'll need to be spectacular to keep up with him. Which is to say, your spec stats will need to be high, otherwise you will not have a chance. You will need smarts, poise, empathy, charm, and sass. Without a significant amount of these, you will always be number 2 when compared to Lil Crapper. And keep in mind, Jean-Loo is talking a significant amount, double digits minimum if you want to put a number on it. So, what do you think? Are you ready to face Jean-Loo? Okay. Do not worry. Lil Crapper, he takes pity on you. After all, not everyone is perfect like him. Jean-Loo will allow one mistake before you Jean-Loo. Come, Polcock. C'est parti! You properly thought you cause he is the best, but this processing's over, now here comes his test! There's only one lesson that's left for this fool. It's time Jean-Loo taught you the meaning of school!
Oh, is that it? Oh, all you got? You keep on talking, big man, shit, or get off the pies. I've been sitting here for a million years and your basic rhymes got me worked to tears. You act like you're too cool for school, no, I hang with you cause I'm freaking weird.
Wow, okay. Wow, alright. I tried to take it easy, but you're reaching for a fight. When you came to me, you're going to see that you barely understand. What can you expect from a human race that doesn't wash their hands?
I'm surprised you can tell they're unwashed when you're so stinky. Because your brain's so dumb that you're not enough thinking.
Those powers could not hold even the world's most atrophied prisoner. All this bravado, this brushwood you're rushing, this piece you are gnashing, it's trash you're just slashing. Your ass ain't a match for this porcelain seat. Confess your defeat. I say la vie, you're like a bull in a china shop trying to stop me.
Not a bull, but I am an animal. In a set of rounds that I can't handle. Without care, I am the heron. Bitch, you jumped a hurdle. You set these rhymes an inch high and try to cause them hurdles. I'll run round you in circles. I set the pace, I win the race. I'll leave you in the dirt. Oh!
You act like an ace, but that card ain't worth much. Even 4 of them aces can't beat a straight flush. Your meter, it's whack. Your rhymes, obtuse. I'm dropping a beat while you're dropping a deuce.
He thinks he's so clever, so not turn his lever. In only a moment, the overflow sever. You ain't off the chain, bro, when I turn his handle. That chain always breaks like a cheap tabloid scandal. I'm dapper, a rapper. Come down with her snapper. He flushes forever till I fix his flapper. He winds wasting water. I'm running, he totters. When I face the crapper, won't you, it's a slaughter.
Okay. The plumber's gloves are coming off. It is time for Lil Crapper to use his forbidden technique. The first person pronouns. Fighting like a better, but you're only an omega fish inside a net. You're only getting what are smaller than a zat, and the chance for your vendetta to let version my bars are simply alphabeta. A B, maybe a C, cause you can't beat me, and soon you'll see. I hit you with a triple, it's identical and triple it. If your rap is slow as a bro, I'm gonna cripple it. Home run on every throw, you're always whipping it. I'm rolling in the dough, you're only wishing it. Every album always printing cash. Faster than you wipe a dingle from your ass. Upturn the cistern, got a secret stash. Measure the treasure here that I've amassed. How you think I fund all those famous cave bills? I got more rolls of handles than toilet paper. More DPs than a Cherokee. Eventually they always mention me. Oh, the honey see my money, wanna marry me. But it's funny that he doesn't pay a limony. Wordplay like lemony. Snick it. If I see a litter, you know I get to pick of it. Group against a shitter, you know I'm gonna pick at it. Got a pair of titters, I'm always in the sick of them. Ain't no sick of shitty, guess what, bitch, I'm sick of them.
Yeah man, you got money, you got skill and fame, but who cares who kill at the one-player game? These people you slander, who say they can't handle your ironclad standards. I'll hand you, Jean-Loo, you got talent to spare, but you never share it, so why should we care? I think that deep down in the depths of your mind, you know that there's one thing you just cannot find. Someone who can blend with your rhymes and your beats, someone you call friend. Maybe it can be me?
Your last bar settles over Jean-Loo, leaving him quiet and thoughtful.
Oh, man. How is Jean-Loo supposed to cool rap after something like that? I mean, that last rhyme was pretty weak, but it's fine. Your sentimental style has bested the best. Congratulations! Incroyable! Jean-Loo, he formally recognizes your talent. You have defeated him, through and through. You are a passable rapper. But the title of rapper eludes you still. Today, you get no date with Jean-Loo. But there may be dates out there for you with other, less craptacular people. You are not at your full potential yet, but Jean-Loo, he is happy to accept you as his protégé. Perhaps one day you can duel him as an equal. Until then, we practice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
So, can I wipe off the old concealer, so to speak? I've got something that's been on my mind a lot since last time we talked. If I'm like really truly honest, I don't think I like you very much. I feel like I've always been, I don't know, too much. I can practically hear eyes glaze over when I talk sometimes. I know when I'm talking too much. I know I can get too into someone's face like the world's most enthusiastic porn blocker. It doesn't stop me. I can feel myself dumping information when nobody asks me to. Banging on and on about something that interests me, even if I sense I'm boring the life out of whatever poor soul had to hear it. Sure, the typical person can do that sometimes. But like, with me, I'm always on to some degree, you know? I feel like I've always got to be engaging, always got to be interesting. I've always got to have something to say, because if I don't, I'm just me, and I'm boring. It's funny, really. I talk and talk and talk until people are sick of me, because I'm afraid they'll be sick of me if I don't. Me, the outgoing to a fault, who's overly confident, who's just so fabulous, darling. It's kind of like I'm wearing a mask with my own face. I'm not pretending to be someone else, exactly. It's more that I worked so hard on projecting what I've always thought was the best version of me, because I'm afraid of people seeing all of me. But I have to admit, holding up the mask is so exhausting. Thank you for hearing me out. It means a lot to feel seen.
Ah, my favorite reflection has returned. Because it is true a lot. If it were not true, then I simply would not say it. It is very easy to not say it. Ah, my not favorite reflection. See? Very easy. Awkward, but easy. Why is it so difficult for you to accept my affections, Perhaps you are overcomplicating it. Or perhaps you are not used to it. It is very easy to accept nice things, especially with a little bit of practice. Of course, I understand. It would be like me asking you to practice dancing in front of me to improve your moves. I am imagining it might make you very uncomfortable to dance in front of your mirror. Well, the practice of receiving affection is very much the same. Sometimes you must first unlearn the moves you are accustomed to. You must learn to see yourself with the same tenderness as those around you. Do you see, Azizan? Does this sound right to you? Azizan, I am on your side, always and in all ways. Whatever you need, if I can provide it, it's yours. If you will have it, that is. My care, my affection, my love. All that I am, all that I have to give, I lay at your feet. It is easy. You misunderstand. I am not asking anything from you. Offering you my love is easy because it is what I feel. What was in my heart from the moment I first caught your reflection. It beats for you, and only you. It is yours completely, without question. Whether you choose to accept it or not, the answer is the same. It belongs to you. Nothing could be easier than giving you what is already yours. دورت بگردم عزیزم. Will you have me? You see, as I said, it is easy when you know what you feel. We have been drawn together for a reason. You do not need to fear being open anymore, Aziza. I will look after your heart from now on. It is safe with me.
River is alone when you come to see her, for the first time since the two of you met this way. But that's not the only unusual thing here. There's something in the air you've not really sensed until now. She seems at ease, her body posture relaxed as she looks around the room. When she sees you, she smiles. You've never seen such a beatific expression on her face.
Oh, hey! I'm so glad you're here. I was just thinking about you. Yeah, I just wanted to thank you for our conversation the other day. Nobody's ever really seen all of me, you know? Winifred has seen me at my most vulnerable, but even she hasn't seen the ugliest side of me. I always leave before things get too real. Someone always needs hot water for something. There's so many different rivers, you know, beyond even my different states. I just become whatever people want from me. Nobody's ever really known the real me. Some of them think they do, but they don't. I just thought, if I could just be my best self at all times, everyone would love me then. It made me so sad and resentful. It's just so tiring performing all the time, you know? I'm so sorry you had to do that. I wouldn't have guessed. You seem so comfortable being yourself. To some extent, this will always be me. Changing my state is out of my hands. It's who I am. But I don't have to change me. Does that make sense? I'm so glad you know what I mean. Yes, somebody might like some other version of me more. Sure, someone may need me in another state to get the job done. But all those states are still me. Liquid, solid, vapor, whatever. It's all still me. It's like the legend Aqua Khan once said, I'm everyone. It's all in me. Aren't they?
She exhales, as if steadying herself.
Anyway, I don't think I could have had this breakthrough without you. You watched me question myself and everybody around me. I didn't even realize it at the time, but I really let you see the neediest, worst parts of me. And you didn't even care. I know you well. But you barely know me. And still, you let me be me.
Her smile grows warmer. There's a new tenderness in her gaze.
It means a lot to me. More than I can express.
She reaches her hand out to you.
I know you intimately. But you've never gotten to know me like that. I just want to show you. Everything. All of me. Would you like to take a bath with me?
River smiles, taking you by the hand, and as she leads you off to the bath, you know nothing will ever be the same between you. It's not as if the bath itself is a novel experience, but this time it feels like the bath is taking you. The water is perfectly warm, caressing you in your most intimate places with a touch that's both gentle and bold. There's no doubt that when the night ends, the two of you know each other more intimately than you could ever have imagined. The river is such a constant presence in your day in so many ways. She might be ever-changing, but knowing that she feels safe enough to be her truest self with you means the world.
It's so easy with you.
Bathsheba is back to her usual happiness, greeting you with a peppy little wave.
Hi. You know, I was sitting here in the bath feeling sorry for myself after the real tragedy I went through when some of the objects in this house were mean to me, and I couldn't help but think about you. So what if I only have a couple of actual friends? I have you, and you're basically the second most popular being in the house. I'm number one, obviously. Everyone's just too intimidating to be close friends. And like, that's fine. I don't need them. But if they see me and you walking around being besties and having a ball, they'll be so totally jealous. And that's the most important thing at the end of the day. So, I just wanted to let you know, as of today, you and I are actual besties. God, everyone else is gonna be so mad. All right, time to take this best friendship on the road.
She threads her arm through yours, leading you out of the bathroom.
Let's go make everyone jealous. Rub-a-dub-dub, your bestie's a tub.
Oh, you trying to hang out right now?
Of course they are. We're the coolest duo in this house.
There ain't much happening over here, though. But check another window or something.
Something has to be popping off somewhere else. You know, besides Rob's mouth.
We'll see you at the new spot.
Here comes the human.
Gwendolyn gives you that same look that your boss used to when she thought you weren't busy enough. There's a real air of business about her, of bossiness, really.
Okay, I hope you have something to write with. There isn't any time to waste. More proof that you've never planned a party. The sooner you can get ahead of it, the better. So, what do you want to hear about first? The games, the food, or the dancing? Games. That's right. Every good party needs games. Now, you could go the competitive route, but that would be ill-advised. For one, I could get hit with a ball. I hate balls. Call me selfish in this, but I'd rather not be all cracked up for the sake of you making friends. You want games that will let people get to know each other. You know, get right to the truth of the matter.
She raises both arms, holding them palms up in a pose that might mimic a shrug, but her hands move up and down like an unbalanced scale.
So, first game, truth or truth? It's like truth or dare, except you just pick between two questions to answer truthfully. Second game is spin the bottle, except instead of kissing, you tell each other a juicy nugget of your childhood trauma. It's an excellent way to figure out who has taken up therapy and who hasn't. And my favorite game? Musical tears. You pass around the aux cable and let people pick the saddest song on their playlist. These games are meant to help you get to know someone for who they really are. We are seeking transparency in these relationships. So, we skip the small talk and go straight for the real stuff. We want to hear about their parents, their old pets, and maybe even the people they dated in their past.
Gwendolyn narrows her eyes at you.
I suppose you think you should have something like horseshoes or cornhole, which is fine. You want to know people only on the surface. Ugh. We should move on. Did you really expect to have people over and not feed them? You are so lucky you have me in this house. You would end up alone forever otherwise. It's really simple. You only have to pick up a few things. Soda, chips, dip, veggies, cheese, some sliced meats. Freddie will have you covered. Oh, and get with Beverly about the drinks. You need mocktail options too. Oh, and what were you thinking about for your main meal? That's a start. But what about vegetarians? Or, God forbid, vegans? People have all sorts of dietary restrictions that hadn't been invented since I was made. You need to feed these people. I'm thinking either grilling or pizza. Up to you. Pizza it is. We need a few pepperoni, a few cheese, some with mushrooms, ooh, and maybe a few with some assorted veggies. You will also want some gluten-free options and some vegan options. Oh, and white sauce for those who get heartburn. Clearly you aren't used to being considerate. It's what you have to do. But that should be it for food. What do you want to plan out next? Slow down? We don't have time to slow down. Remember how I said you were like a cloud? Well, I still believe that. But you can either be a rain cloud or one of those cool, voluminous ones that makes everything more inviting. Right now, you are a big old rain cloud. And I think you should just listen to me and have the party. At least then I could see you do something interesting for once. I wouldn't lie to you. You need windows like me to push you. Listen, I know I hit you with everything pretty hard and fast. But in the spirit of transparency, I thought it was the only way to motivate you. And at least it got you thinking. Still, it is obvious to me that you need a break. Party planning can be exhausting for someone who has never done it before. Let's circle back to this in a bit. Then we can finalize plans. And bring that guest list with you.
Well. It ain't the single most boring individual in this goddamn house. I served you up a feast of angles and you said, "Oh, no thanks, we got angles at home." Shut up! You have one good argument before I break up with you? I hate you!
Didn't like the drama, mama.
I love it when it gets fired. Dancing on that knife's edge with hatred all the time. Too bad for you fell off.
Yo! Homie's back in the house! The dope daredevil, the radical risk taker, the boss and border!
Make yourself comfortable, gorgeous.
Anyway, don't mind us, Broseph. We're just inspecting our equipment for today's epic outing. It's gonna be so freaking epic, dog!
Got any equipment you need us to inspect? I promise we're very thorough. Oh, we'll be more than happy to check everything out. Don't you worry.
Gotta make sure all your gear is in optimal condition. Safety slaps! Now snap, look at the time. We better get ready ASAP if we're gonna catch the good thermals, fam. Paragliding, homie! It is an exhilarating pursuit, allowing us to soar through the skies like Stickerus himself, feeling the rush of the wind as it caresses your face. You like his slaps, dog! It's gonna be totally worth it. Even though we might not all come back. No, we're definitely all gonna come back. What a kidder. Red Bull would never have us do something dangerous. Man, don't listen to Hank's number 2. He's just a nervous party pooper. Because Red Bull understands our value holistically as a team. And there's no team if something dangerous happens to one of us. We're irreplaceable! Except for Hank's number 6, Hank's number 7, and Hank's number 8. Oh, it doesn't matter, homie. You're focused on the wrong issue. Gotta stay focused, bro. Look, we don't know what kind of Discord you're trying to set up here, bro. Our sponsor will never let something bad happen to us because they value our individual contributions to this team. Well, they value something. You get what we're spitting, dog? You care. And we see that, homie. Facts! So what do you say, brah? Gonna come paraglide with us? Or sit it out like some kind of lame-o? Now let's go! Make sure you're totally pumped and ready to push yourself to the limit! Forget your fears and let the rush of adrenaline fuel your flight! Let's go catch some epic thermals, playa!
Barry greets you with 2 air kisses to either side of your cheek. He's clearly in fine spirits today.
Hello, darling. I could not be happier to see you, you devastatingly brilliant sweetie who I remember enjoys polished responses, slick line brand of tweezers. Not bad, eh? You know, I do very much believe it is. At least some of the time. But some of the time is better than none of the time, right? Seriously, thank you. This doesn't fix things, but it helps. Like a good concealer over a particularly stubborn zit. Except, well, I suppose that analogy doesn't work because that's just masking the problem. And I feel like I don't need to mask my problems so much anymore. It's okay that I've got a brain like an explosion in a lip gloss factory. Still not easy to remember. It is easier, though. It's the difference between wiping the lippy toward the mouth instead of away, you know? I'm so glad you do. Sometimes I think the whole makeup metaphors get a bit too overdone, darling. It's a bit like when you don't remove last night's makeup and try to fix it up the next day, and you let that ride another day, and eventually you paint it over yourself so much it's all gone flaky and weird. What were we talking about? Right. Oh, question. What do you think of toucans? Sorry, off topic. I know. Like, I've been getting really into toucans lately. They're just really neat with their big old beaks and oh my god, they're so pretty, right? I've been trying to work out my favorite toucan. They're all just so aesthetic. You've got the Togo toucan, or toucan classique as I call it. A timeless black and white look with the iconic yellow beak offset by deep blue eyes. But there's also the chestnut mandible toucan with a diagonal color split down the bill, contrasting a rich yellow against a brooding maroon. Oh yeah? Oh, wonderful! I was just about to gush over the keel bill. Its beak is mostly green, but it has this bright red tip that fades into orange in a streak that almost looks painted on. It's just on the right side of garish, and I'm pretty sure I've got just the right combination of shades somewhere around here. But if you're looking for something with a little more blue, you need look no further than a Chanel-billed beauty. Has this amazing pastel around the eyes and a more sky-tone blue at the base of the beak. Really gives me some ideas for a look. Not big on toucanettes, though. Bit too drab for my tastes. Oh, well, same, darling. You're definitely someone I could hyperfixate on. Oh, wait, no, that sounded creepy. Like a stalkery thing. It was a callback to, like, what we were talking about and the stuff and... you know what? I'll just make a note not to say that in the future. I hope we can get interested in all sorts of things together then. I'm sure we'll have a simply fabulous time, darling. It's all about you, darling.
Oh, you trying to hang out right now?
Of course they are. We're the coolest duo in this house.
There ain't much happening over here, though. But check another window or something.
Something has to be popping off somewhere else, you know, besides Rod's mouth.
We'll see you at the new spot.
Ah, dear. It's this one come to lambast me. Consider your investment gone. This neighborhood is doomed. Doomed. I told you that this place was going to the birds. And it took no time at all. Literal birds have moved in next door. Do you see that nest there in the eaves? Ugh, just look at them up there. I bet they got twigs out of your backyard to build that thing. Oh, you say that until they poop on you. Oh, that poor window is going to be covered before you know it. I can see it now. First there's one set of birds, then another. Before you know it, a whole flock. And you are foolish if you think your eaves are safe. Oh no, I'm going to get pooped on. You have to promise you're going to clean me. You have to. Well, are you going to promise? Thank you. It isn't great that I had to plead with you, but I'm glad you came around. I just don't trust those little creatures. Do you know how many birds fly into windows each year? That was a real question. Do you know? Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. I'll just keep an eye on them. If you hear me screaming, you will know exactly what happened. But for now, I guess we will leave those birds be while they do what birds and bees do.
Ah, man, this isn't where the experience is for today. We're meeting at the weight rack. See you tomorrow.
Well, if it ain't my most promising student, you had long enough to chew over the workshop? You ready to prove yourself? Talk is cheap, pal. Let's hear it. Show me what you got. You got a crush on me, real bad. Passion rages through your body every time you see me. You see me walking your way, looking handsome and strong and all that. Now, what do you do? Oh, taking a page out of old Tony's playbook, huh? I didn't even tell you that part. You really are paying attention. Oh yeah? You better watch it. I still got a test to do. You keep talking like that, this workshop's ending early. Next. I come up to talk to you because all that looking hot and busy's got me dying to get to know you. I tell you, I would like to see you sometime. How do you handle that? Oh, now that's the stuff right there. You give me what I want, and you make sure I never have to show you who I am inside. I mean, that's what we in the business call a win-win, baby. Shh, no, trust me. It's definitely a contracted thing. All right, time to see how you do. Hey, look at that. I knew you'd make me proud. The student has become the master. Can't ask for better than that. All right, that's all I had for the workshop. You know I got you. Okay, now that that's all over, let's hear it. Give me your feedback. Let me know what I can do for the next sucker. I mean student. Yeah? And wait on me. I don't know about that. Yeah, I think I want a second opinion. You know, on account of your romantic like being a dumpster fire. No offense. We're gonna need to bring Rainey in here. And by we, I mean you. Yeah, that's the one. A real doll. Real musical genius. Talk, haul, same difference in the construction biz.
Get out there and make me proud, kid. Don't forget to talk to Rainey next time you come through. I'm gonna take lunch.
Oh, hi. I'm on vocal rest right now, so I'm not too tired for the work week. Trying my best to rest anyways. You're welcome to swing by the show another night if you like.